Hello, this is another video tutorial of our Equimov webpage, our equity movement. In this, if you scroll down the bar and you will see on your right side the Equimov Charts Interactive. You will click on that, and like in the previous tutorials, you will wait until a download option shows here. So you download in your computer the summary database of our analysis. When it reaches 7.1 megabytes, you open it, and while Excel opens, in this case it wasn't opened, you will see here the database. It's important before you work on it that you habilitate here editing roles, and in this case we will see the spreadsheet that talks about the interactive graph on the holistic index. So here we have the holistic index, and if you remember from the video, from the book and articles, and also from the StatPlanet tutorial, the holistic index is made out of a number of dimensions. First we have the overall sum of the holistic index is up to 5 indicators. One is the life expectancy. So there will be some loss of life expectancy by premature death. Here it's shown in these countries. I'll explain which countries are here in blue. And then we look at the healthy life expectancy. So we lose healthy life years by disability, and this is shown here in red. Then we lose some quality of life years also by sadness, so the gap with the best standards on happiness is what we would estimate as lost by sadness. But then we also lose through our negative impact on others. One is by hoarding of resources, or if you want more polite, excess accumulation, and the other one is by exhausting of natural resources. So these have also been estimated in this graph. So this is, by the way, how the countries with highest human development index look like in terms of holistic health index. So you see most of them have a negative life expectancy, except the limited life expectancy of 17 years. New Zealand, as compared with Costa Rica. And in fact, the best potential we would be aiming at in the world would be something of a 68 healthy, happy life years, with some loss of life years due to disability, and no negative impact of hoarding and resource and exhausting. The one that gets closer to this ideal is Costa Rica with 58. So this is how it looks. We can change countries, for instance, and see how by clicking here you may look at let's say how Zimbabwe looks like. Zimbabwe has a life expectancy, holistic life expectancy of 32, because there's a great loss of premature death, almost 25 years from the feasible sustainable life expectancy. There's also a loss in disability, and there's a loss on sadness, but no loss on the impact on others through hoarding or exhausting. Let's look for example, that a country like let's look how the world looks like, and let's compare it with possibly the most powerful country, United States, and let's look at the other superpower like China, and so on. So this is how these three graphs look like. In the world, our average life expectancy, healthy life and healthy and happy life expectancy is of 20 years, because we lose on average a proportion due to premature death, another due to disability, 15 years, another due to, and then sadness, 21 years lost of by sadness, and then here a significant loss due to holding of resources on average, more than exhausting. But the States has a negative life expectancy of -14 due to a huge, almost 65 years through lifetime of each US citizen through the excess accumulation of resources. This is the loss of life years to others due to the exhaustion of natural resources. This is happiness, and this is disability, and this is premature death. In fact, the States has slightly lower life expectancy than what ideally we could be aiming at, like the one of Japan. So China is on 34. They lose on sadness a lot. They lose on disability. They lose on premature death, and there's some loss on the effect on nature. This is growing, in fact. So these are examples of how you can look at different countries and see what are the different dimensions of the Holistic Health Index. We hope it's interesting to you, and you can make use of it for your studies, debates, and help us improve our analysis and our proposals. Thank you.